have like strong orgasms, but right now it's like life not just one. There's no point having bad sex at all. I don't want sex, I'm not in the mood. 6 weeks, I can resume bedmatics with my husband. If I'm welcome back to the channel, Ewoma here, how on a day. On this channel, we talk about womanhood, motherhood, and more, okay? So you're welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. And to my OGs, I love you guys so much. In fact, I don't think I say thank you enough. I'm so grateful for your support and everything. This video, I want to talk about a topic that is dear to my heart. And if you've been following me for a while, I'm sure you can already guess what that topic is. I want to discuss sex, okay? I want to discuss sex postpartum, okay? So a while ago, I dropped a video reacting to Lily Pope TV's video where she talked about, her postpartum experience. And that video, I talked about sex postpartum. I gave a few tips to make it good, you know what I mean? But I still felt the need to talk about it extensively in this video, especially since I've been seeing a lot of stories on Facebook. Women are complaining they do not enjoy sex, especially since after having kids. In fact, many of them are not looking forward to it. It has become a chore or a task to a lot of women, okay? So I want to tell you some reasons why that is happening if you're experiencing that, okay? I'm sure you guys know that aside from money, the next big thing that causes problems in marriages is sex. Yeah, so it is a very, very important part of marriages. And it is unfortunate that a lot of women are suffering in their marriages because of bad sex, especially since after giving birth. Is that making it seem like having kids is a bad thing, when in fact it is not? So I want to give you guys a few reasons why you may be experiencing bad sex after having kids and possible solutions to that problem, okay? So if you're interested in that, then keep watching. The first reason women are not enjoying sex after having kids is if they've not healed properly. And I know you may be wondering, what do you mean by healed properly? The doctor told me that after 6 weeks, I can resume bedmatics with my husband. Yes, you can resume bedmatics with your husband, but let's not forget that women are different and healing in women may vary, okay? We are not the same, we heal differently. So why they tell you need to wait 6 weeks before you can resume sex is not really because of the physical, which is the vagina itself. It's more because of the wound where the placenta detached from, is so that that place can heal. But let's not forget that the physical is what plays a huge role in this. Some women can say, oh, they're ready for sex 3 weeks postpartum. In other women's case, it may take even longer, okay? In my case, I was stitched twice. I mean, after the first stitch, after a few days, the stitch broke. I had to go back to get restitched. That pain was even worse than the labor and delivery itself, and I don't wish it for my worst enemy. So that is to tell you that 6 weeks is not even enough for a lot of women, okay? Let's not forget that a lot of women usually have tears ranging from 1st degree tears to 4th degree tears. So you can see that 6 weeks may not be enough for a lot of women. And I know you may also say, but I had my baby through cesarean section. I mean, nothing is wrong with my vagina. My vagina is okay. It is in good condition. You need to be very careful, because if you've not healed properly, you're putting yourself in harm's way. So a woman may say, okay, but I'm ready to have sex. I'm over 6 weeks postpartum. I'm ready, but I'm experiencing pains. My dear, listen to your body. You may not have healed properly, okay? So there's no rush. And I know that sometimes it's not even the men putting pressure. You may even be the one feeling the pressure. You may be the one feeling the need for sex. And you may be like, but I'm not healed properly, but I need sex. I need it. I feel like I want it. I'm here to tell you, if you've not heard before, that penetration is not the only way to satisfy sexual urge. There are other ways to satisfy one's sexual needs, okay? So I think you should explore other ways. If you've not healed properly, there's no point putting yourself through pain. See, it can be traumatizing, okay? There's no point at all. Just look for those other means of satisfying sexual desires. And please don't ask me. I'm joking, you can ask me. If I know, why not? If I know, I will share with you guys, okay? The solution to that is to let yourself heal. There's no point stressing your mind, stressing your brain. Your husband can wait. Or you explore other ways of satisfying each other, okay? That's just it. The second reason you may not be enjoying sex after having kids is stress. See, guys, this particular one, every mom is on this table, including myself. Whether you have help or not, you will be stressed at some point. And I think that is the major reason responsible for why a lot of women tend to experience low libido. They experience low sex drive. And that is why you hear women say things like, I don't want sex. I'm not in the mood. Every time I'm not in the mood. Every time I'm not in the mood. I don't feel like it. I don't desire it. I don't want it. I just do it to fulfill all righteousness. My dear, you are stressed. I can imagine, if you have a job, you have a 9 to 5, or you run a business. Even as a stay-at-home mom, you spend your day working, doing this, doing that, cleaning after your baby, talking to your staff, handling your business, doing your job, and then you come back home, you still have to prepare dinner for your family. Let's not forget that after that, you will still be obligated to have sex. It can be very stressful, and this can lead to women having dryness because, of course, body is not receptive to what's about to happen, so your body may stiffen up, and then the act is not enjoyable. See, life not just one. There's no point having bad sex at all. The number one way you can tackle this problem of stress is to delegate duties. See, there's no award for who suffer pass, and housework no dey finish. Do what you can. If you can afford to hire help, hire one. If you can put your children in school or crèche, do it. And if maybe you don't have the resources to get a nanny or get a help, you don't have family members living around you, why not share the task with your husband? Or better still, why don't you do your chores one day at a time? For me, I don't do all my housework in one day. I can decide that, okay, today is for my kitchen and I face my kitchen today. I can decide that tomorrow is for my living room and I face my living room the next day. And that is why I also decide to meal prep. That way, I'm not having to cook every single day. You see? We just try to make it work. Another thing is to also involve your husband in taking care of your kids. A lot of women are trying to be this like good woman, so when their husband comes back, they just want him to eat and go and sleep. I understand, and you're not a bad person for wanting to do that, but I see you cannot come and kill yourself. Let me give you one little secret. Let me share my little secret with you guys. Don't tell anybody, and don't tell my husband. When my husband comes back from work after eating and giving him a few minutes of rest, I hand the baby over to him. I tell him, please, I want to use the toilet, and I run off to the toilet. Guys, I'm not doing anything in the toilet. I am pressing my phone. I am replying my YouTube comments. I am watching YouTube videos. I am responding to messages on WhatsApp. I'm just binging. See, sometimes I even Netflix and chill in the toilet. Don't tell anybody. Yes, see, I cannot come and kill myself. When I come out of the toilet after 20-30 minutes, in some cases, I feel good. I feel refreshed, and I don't go to bed so tired. You know why? Because I've taken a few moments of the day to do my own thing. I have a bath if I need to. For those of you that have cars, a very simple trick is to sit in your car for a few minutes after work. Just breathe. Okay, if you have time to go and hang out with your friends, go and do that. Do anything that is therapeutic to you. Just find a way to chip it in. Nobody, see, let me tell you, that 20 minutes or 30 minutes that you are away will not kill anybody. Nobody's going to die, okay? Nobody's going to be harmed. Everybody go dey all right, last, okay? Now, the third and one of the most important reasons a lot of women do not enjoy sex postpartum is that your pelvic floor muscle is weak. Some of you may be like, which one be this one again? What do you mean? Okay, let me explain something to you. During pregnancy, the muscles around your pelvic area get weak, especially if you've had multiple kids, like you've had more than one baby. And so what happens is that when they get weak, you may not feel that grip during sex anymore. And that is why you hear women say things like, I know they feel I used to feel it before I used to have like strong orgasms, but right now it's like I can barely feel anything. I don't know when he's done. It's because your pelvic floor muscle is weak. And good thing is that there are many ways to repair it. There are a lot of exercises you can do, to fix this issue. But let me tell you a very easy one. Just do Kegel exercise. I know you may be like, Kegel, I've heard it does not work. No, guys, it works, trust me. And the beautiful thing about Kegel exercise is that you don't need to create a special time for it. You can do it while you're sitting, while you're walking, while you're washing, while you're cooking, while you're, you can't do it while you're sleeping, but you can pretty much do it at any time of the day. You can do it as long as you want, and nobody even gets to know. Like, isn't that fantastic? So I know you may be wondering, how does one do this Kegel exercise? Let me tell you a very easy way to do it. Don't I say piss they catch you, but you're never ready to piss. Like say you hold piss, you understand? You hold it in, after 10 seconds, you release. But guys, please don't do this when pee is really catching you. I mean, you can only do this while you're still learning to like find the right muscle, because you're not holding your bum bum together. It's not your bum bum, it's not your ass. So you hold it in. After a few seconds, you release. You hold again, you release. After you've mastered like 10 seconds, you do 20 seconds, you do 30 seconds. It's not very easy if you're just doing it for the first time. As time goes on, you get the hang of it, and it works. And I know you may be wondering, how do I know if I'm doing this exercise correctly? A very simple way of knowing if you're doing your Kegel exercises correctly is to insert a very clean finger. You can use this finger here. Insert a very clean finger into your vagina and then hold. When you hold, you notice a squeeze. That is it. When you notice that squeeze, just master it and do it. And in no time, and it's not one of those exercises that you need to do it for months and months before you start to see results. As soon as you start doing it, you begin to see results. And let's not forget that another importance of having strong pelvic floor muscles is that they prevent you from leaking pee. Have you noticed that since becoming a mom, there's sometimes you sneeze or you cough and pee leaks, and you're like, oh well, it's normal. It's not normal. That is because your pelvic floor holds everything in that area together. Your bladder, your womb, it holds everything together. Even if you feel like maybe you will not even be having a problem with sex, I think it's still important to do it. Tone those muscles, okay? Now, the fourth and most underrated reason you may not be enjoying sex after having a baby is if you have low self-esteem. Honestly, with this reason, I feel like giving every woman going through this a hug, like a virtual hug. So if you're a mom watching this video and for any reason you feel bad about what your body looks like right now, this is me giving you a hug. I really I feel your pain. I understand you. I can relate, and I see why this is a problem, especially when it comes to sex. You can imagine going from a size 8 to a size 12. That was my case. I gained over 20 kg when I was pregnant, and I could see after having my baby, in fact, I was terrified every time I looked into the mirror. I could see thick stretch marks everywhere, not even small ones, not even those tiny ones, fat stretch marks that look like wires. I mean, see, with the kind of stretch marks I gained after having a baby, I feel like whenever we decide to build our own house, we will not need to buy wire, just take from my waist. You may think that, oh, but you're cracking jokes with it. It's because I've learned to live with it, okay? And I think you should too, because if you don't, it will affect your sex life negatively. I mean, now you have saggy boobs, your tummy is not tight anymore, loose skin, and you're feeling like, why would my husband find me attractive? In fact, I don't want to have sex anymore. But see, it's not your fault. You brought life into this world, and that should be your consolation. Yeah, I get that it may not be easy, and I get that some women may say you're just smacking your mouth as if it's a very easy thing. Who told you it's easy? No, it's not easy, but you can take it one step at a time. A very easy way of tackling this issue is to do what you can do. If there's any of these changes you notice and you know that there's a way you can correct it, go ahead. If it means you doing exercise, going on a diet, do it as long as that is what you want. As long as you know that this thing you're doing, you're going on this journey for yourself, then fine, go for it, okay? If you can afford to have surgery, do it. It's your body, okay? I don't judge people that do surgery, because anything you can do to feel comfortable in your own skin is fine, in my opinion, okay? And if some of these changes are changes you cannot correct, then I think you just need to learn how to love your new body all over again. As funny as this may sound, but let me tell you guys something. I feel like right now, even with the way my body has changed, I feel more confident than when I had my old body. You may be like, girl, what do you mean? What do you mean? You mean you feel sexier now than when you were a size 8? Not really, but I just take it that, okay, now I'm a grown woman and this is what a grown woman's body should look like. I mean, I'm not a girl anymore, okay? Another way you can gradually walk into enjoying sex with your new body is to turn off the lights if need be. Yes, you can tell Oga, please, I feel more comfortable with the lights turned off. If that is what it will take for you to get your freak on, then go for it, okay? If it means you keeping some clothes on your body on while having sex, you can as well do that. You can decide to, okay, you want to keep your top on because you're not comfortable with having all your clothes off at the same time. That is fine. Just remember to communicate with your partner so that you're not in this bubble alone. If you feel like you're not enjoying sex, even when you don't have issues with any of the things I mentioned in this video, then I think you need to seek help. You can see a therapist, you can see a doctor, but try and seek help. in this new era, nobody, or in fact no woman, should be having bad sex. Okay, I really hope someone out there finds this video very helpful. I really hope I've been able to let some women know that they are not alone in this issue. I really hope that I've been able to also prefer possible solutions to the problem. So guys, if you watched the video to this point and you enjoyed this video, please do well to subscribe to the channel. Okay, leave me a nice comment in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Is there any reason I forgot to mention? Please share it in the comment section with me. We are all learning from each other. I really appreciate you guys, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.